Hello everyone, welcome to the video. If you're new, then welcome. If you're not, then sorry for the hiatus, but exams are pretty much over. I have two projects left, but I have some time to do some videos. So recently I saw a video about, some VTubers playing Valorant. So I thought about doing a video on, how to join Valorant if you're completely new. So in this video, I'll teach about, what to watch out for and the most basic things you have to do to, get going in the game. Now, since we're talking to players who have never played, shooter games before, so once you log in, this is the screen you see. Okay, so right here, now this is from the left, that's the daily task. Okay, now these are not so important. You can skip those. So there's the home. So this is what you see here, right? So when you click play, the screen you see. So here, there's different modes. There's unrated, competitive, spike rush, deathmatch, replication, escalation, custom game. The custom game is for you to play with your friends, but normally you want to play unrated and competitive. Okay, so if you want to practice, then I may play replication or escalation. I use these two modes to practice. Okay, but normally you play unrated or competitive. So here in career, you can see your previous games, how do you play and all that. On this act rank, you can see how you do in the previous seasons. Now, my best level I reach is Diamond 1, but I don't play that much anymore, so I'm not so good in game. But still, I have, adequate experience to tell you about what kind of people you're facing and, what you can do. So on collection is the different types of guns you have. These are the different sprays, different skins that you can get. You can find those out later. Okay, so let's get to the game. Okay, so the first thing you have to watch out before you start a game is go to agents. Okay, now as you probably have heard, there are different abilities in this game, kind of like Overwatch. So there are multiple agents. So different agents have different characteristics. Okay, they have different abilities. So without further ado, let's get to a game, and I'll just tell everything from then on out. Okay, so the four things you have to watch out for a game. Five things. The five things you have to watch out for when you're playing a game. So, what is Valorant? So, if you played a game called Counter-Strike before, it's similar to that game. So, you win by 13 rounds, okay? So, whichever team reaches 13 rounds first wins the game. So, by the 12th round, there's a switching side. So, one side's attacking and one side's defending. The defending side defends the bomb sites, A or B, or potentially C. Attack side plants the bomb and wins by killing the other team, or the bomb explodes. Simple as that. So you click play, right? So the reason I say why is 3,900. If you see the price of these two guns, which is the main gun you'll be using, plus the heavy shields, okay? So both of these guns cost the same. I'll explain which one's better later, in my opinion. Okay, so let's just take the Phantom, okay? So now in the range, you can test out all your ability. If you click C, you click left click, deploy the ability. Normally, if you have a moving ability, you use the same movement as your moving. So WASD space to jump or go out, and then control to go down or crouch. Right. The Q is an arrow. You can adjust the power. It does 70 damage. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's fine. So the E ability for this one is scanning arrow. Okay, so whoever is in within the line of sight thing, within the blue thing, you'll be scanned for it. Okay, so the X is an alt. What you can do is you can shoot through walls. Okay, each one does, if I remember right, around 80 damage. So you need 2 to get 1 kill. Okay, I remember that. So let's just go back to the gun right now. Okay, so the first thing you have to realize about money is that each time you lose a round, you get 1,900, right? So if you win a round, you get 3,000. Okay. Now, if you lose rounds consecutively, that means you lose. That means you gain money as you lose. So you lose the first round, that's 1,900. You lose the second round, it's a little more. It's around 2,200, if I remember right. And you lose the third round, that'd be around 2,500. If I remember right, I think it's either capped at 2,500 or 2,700, somewhere there. Okay. So that means But the thing is, it resets every time you win. So if you lose the first round, the second round, lose the third round, then win the fourth one, and then lose the next one, you start again at 1900. Okay, so remember that. Still, I recommend you to win as many rounds as possible. Okay, unless you're in a safe round, then you can afford to lose. Okay, so I'll tell you the reason. So imagine it's pistol round, right? You only have 800 bucks. So you bought a pistol, and you bought maybe one ability. Okay, so you have 300 bucks. So let's say you lost the pistol round. You got 300 bucks. You got 1900 for losing the first one, so you get 2200. Right? So what do is, instead of buying anything, you don't buy anything. Right? You just keep the classic, or if you somehow got 1 or 2 kills, you can get a better pistol, but don't buy anything else. Okay, and then make sure the minimum next round thing shows that it's at least 3900. So starting from the third round, you can buy a rifle, one of these 2 rifles, and heavy arm. Okay, if you can, spare a little more money to buy util. Now each agent have a different cost for different utility, so you adjust that. Normally I spare around 300 or 400 more, so I'm aiming for like 4300, 4300. A little more if possible, but 4300 is okay. I've tried to play with an op and a light armor on the third round, but it's a little risky. So unless you're confident you have good teammates, I wouldn't play it that way. Okay. So the second topic, movement. Yeah, movement. Okay. So before we go into movement, we'll go about different guns. Okay. Now since you're new to the game, so I'm only gonna introduce around 6 guns. Okay, only 6 guns. Okay, this is how it goes. The first gun I introduce you is a classic. Okay, you get this for free. Okay, it's very cheap, so it's free. You know, you shoot once, it does 78 damage. You shoot in the body, it does 34. Now that means if you do a headshot, you get a double headshot. But it's not that accurate. Okay, so if you shoot more than 20 meters, okay, if you shoot slowly, it's accurate. But normally, you have to shoot very quickly. So it looks something like that, you know, and you fucking miss. So it's not the best weapon. It's okay. It works. But compared to the other weapons, it's not the best. Okay. So the second weapon I want you to know is the ghost. Okay. So what it does, one taps and it does 105. Okay. So if you're on pistol round and the other person also bought ghosts and they didn't buy our armor, that means you one tap that person. Okay. So okay. A little closer. 105 in the body. 30 in the body, so 105 in the head, 30 in the body. So if the guy have light armor, so if it's a pistol round, then you do 1 head, 1 body. But you know, I'm used to doing double head, so normally I'll go for double head. You know, double head, 210. You know, 2 taps in the head, easy peasy. Okay. Now the third gun I want you to know is the frenzy. Okay. Now the frenzy is not very accurate. You can kind of aim it if you shoot slowly, but it's not that accurate past like 20 meters. Okay, so normally what you do with a frenzy is you camp a corner. Okay, you camp a corner like that, and the moment you hear footsteps, like very here, and then you swing wide and you hold the trigger. Okay, so when you hold the trigger, because there's recoil, you aim a little bit down. Okay, so you aim around like the lower body. Okay, so I'll show it in this. Okay, I'll show you a little bit closer. So what I'll do is, I'll watch this. Okay, let's say I hear a footstep on the right. I hear it. Like that. Okay, so you try to aim for the lower body, and you let the recoil do the thing. Okay, normally you miss like half the bullets, so don't worry about it. Hopefully it's a 1v1. If it's a 1v2, you're pretty much dead. Alright. Fourth gun is a pistol. It's a sheriff. Normally I use this in a half buy round. So what does a half buy round mean? So normally, remember I talked about the 1900 thing? So you lose, you get 1900, right? But what if you lose like 2 rounds consecutively? Okay, so you do have a little bit of money, but you're just short of 3900. So let's say you have 3500, okay, and you don't want to buy because your teammates are saving. Remember at the beginning, if you save, your teammates save, you save. So what you can do is you can buy a sheriff and you buy light armor, okay, and then so that the next round after that you can full buy. So the sheriff is it's interesting gun. Yeah, so it's 159 until 30 meters and 145 after 30 meters. So normally people play for the one-shot headshot, but sometimes you know, you may not be able to get a one shot headshot like that, just like that. Or maybe the guy's a little bit through the wall. Okay, maybe like this. Oh, still can do that, but normally it may come out with like a 140 or 145. Basically, you'd be like a little bit off. Okay, but if it's decently close, you still like, if it's like medium range, you can still get a headshot. You can shoot okay fast. You can shoot faster than a Deagle in a Counter-Strike, but it's not an easy gun to use, you know. So normally people can aim the body a little more. I try to aim for the head, you know, because this gun, if you can't get a kill within 2 shots, you're pretty much it. Alright, the fourth gun. The fourth gun is the Spectre. Now you can use one of those shotguns. You can familiarize yourself with the shotguns yourself, but I recommend a Spectre because it's easier to learn and it's a little more useful, you know, past like say 10 meters or something. The Bucky's okay. It used to be pretty good, but like above 10 meters is pretty useless. Like the auto shotgun, it's okay. 7 rounds, it's fine. It works, but it's not the best. The one I recommend is a Spectre. So this SMG, it's a silenced gun. Okay, just like the Ghost. So the advantage of a silenced gun is that you click F2, you can pick different characters. You click F3, you can choose what to do. I'll show you what to do later. You click F2, so let's say I pick Omen. Now this guy puts smokes. Okay, so let's say what I do. So let's say I do this. Okay, so if the other guy has a Vandal or a gun that doesn't have a silencer, I can see the tracers. Okay, but if it's a gun with a silencer, the guy on the other side, they can't see tracers. Okay, that means like they get bullets flying through them, but they can't like see any tracers. Okay, so that's why I say the Phantom is a better gun, although it doesn't one-shot headshot so easy. Okay, so now you can see the tracers, but the guy on the other team, they can't. Okay, so remember that. It's quite an advantage. Okay, especially if you're playing a smoke. Okay, all right. So the reason I say the Spectre is a good gun because it's a, I think if I remember right, it's a 3-shot headshot. Yeah, it's a 3-shot headshot. 2 shot if it's close, 3 shots if it's far. Okay, but it shoots pretty quickly, and you can kind of run and gun with it a little bit. You know, I mean, it's not the best gun, but this gun can reliably run and gun. Okay? It's not the most accurate, but it's a lot better than the rifles. Okay, watch the rifle. Okay, it's okay, but definitely if I run and gun, I'll prefer a Spectre. Okay, I can do it much more accurate. Or you can, instead of full speed running, you can just do like that. Okay, like that. Okay, or just keep running. Okay, forget what I said earlier. It's an okay gun. You got decent range. If you want, you can right click, aim for the head. So you see, normally I recommend after the 3rd bullet, after the 2nd bullet, you aim down. Okay, now try to shoot 10 bullets pretty accurately. Okay, try to practice like 10 bullets pretty accurately. Okay, like that. So as long as your cursor is aiming at that person, it'll hit the person. Okay. All right, the next gun. Right now we're on the 5th gun. The 5th gun you want to pay attention to is the Bulldog. Now the Bulldog is one of the half-buy rifles. Okay, so maybe let's say you have 4,000 bucks. You can buy, but your teammates are broke. So you're like, fuck it, I'll save. So what you'll do is you buy Bulldog and you buy light armor. Okay, so the next round, everyone in the team can full buy. The Bulldog is a 2-shot headshot, 115, 35. Okay, that means 1 shot the body, 1 shot the head, 1 the body. Okay, but if you're shooting through walls, it may not be that accurate. Okay, so I'll recommend like a 2-shot headshot. So this is one of the guns which is underrated. So this gun is not that commonly used, but it's actually really good. Okay, I mean it's not as good as Phantom and Vandal, obviously, right? Because it kind of got the disadvantage of the Vandal and the disadvantage of the Phantom. So the disadvantage of the Phantom is you need 2-shot headshot, just like this gun, right? And you got the disadvantage of the Vandal. You shoot slower, so now you don't do 1-shot headshots, and it's slower, and it needs 2 headshots. So it doesn't sound like a good gun, but it's a lot better than a Spectre. So if you're able to jump someone, let's say you're playing a smoke, right? If you're able to jump someone, you can pretty easily get a kill. Okay, now of course, if you're a lower level, you probably aim like towards the body, something like that. So basically, after the second bullet, you aim down, and then aim down, and the second bullet, you aim down. I think pretty good. Aim for the upper body, you gradually get too slow. So on the 5th bullet, you should aim towards the torso. On the 5th bullet, on the torso. Okay, if you're feeling your aim is dog shit, just right click. If it becomes a burst gun, you can do this. Do a burst. Try to aim for the head. If you can, aim for the head. Get better at aim. Okay, so the 5th gun, the 6th gun you want to lose is the Phantom and the Vandal, right? The 6th gun is the Phantom and the Vandal. Now, both of these cost 2,900. Okay, the thing you want to pay attention to is the Phantom needs 2-shot headshot in long range. Okay, and the Vandal is one-shot headshot, all range. Okay, now, personally, if you as you get better with aim, I would prefer a Vandal because it got buffed a little bit. But the Phantom is also very good. All right, so if you're feeling your aim is not that good, or you're new to the game, I recommend the Phantom. Right. So you aim for the head, 2-shot in the head, 2-shot in the head, 2-shot in the head. Now, of course, you're gonna aim 1 shot in the head and then 1 shot in the body, but I always aim the 2-shot in the head. All right. Aim down a little bit after the first bullet. You know, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, 1 2 1 2 5. It's a little laggy because I'm kind of recording, but it's okay. It's good enough to show you what's going on. Phantom is a good gun, right? It's a balanced gun. It's a very balanced gun. It's easy to learn, so I recommend you start with the Phantom. As you get a little bit better, you can use the Vandal. 1 shot, 1 shot, 1 shot, always 1 shot, right? So if you're doing a challenge, so let's say I'm doing the 50 kill challenge, right? Or the 50 kill challenge. I can do it faster with the Vandal. Because I don't have to shoot twice, one person, right? So both of these guns are very good. What I recommend you to practice is do this. Okay, now shoot one person, move, stop. 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 So try to practice your movement along the way. Okay, so the last gun I want to introduce is the Operator. Okay, you all know it. It's from Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Op, AWP. You right click, left click in the body, 150, 1-shot headshot. Alright. If you headshot, it does 250 damage. You don't have the headshot, you can just aim for the body. Okay, unless you're shooting through walls. If you're shooting through walls, then you have the headshot. Okay, so you basically what you do is very simple. You go from a corner, you right click. So what you do is you move right and you stop. Okay, so you aim, move right, stop, hit, get out, move, aim, get out. All right, move, stop, aim, get out. Okay, again, aimed in, move, stop completely. All right, aim, click, get out. If you do it quick enough, you can do it like this. I fucking missed, but okay, you get the gist of it. All right, so that's it for the weapon section. The last part I want to teach is about move. Okay, simple thing. Hold left click. If you release it, you slow down. Okay, fast, but not quick enough. What you do is you release the D button and then click the A button once. Okay, A button, D button. Hold D, click A. Hold A, click D. Hold D, click A. Hold A, click D. Okay. Again, hold D, click A. Hold A, click D. Hold D, click A. Or you can pair it up with a crouch. Like that. D, A, boom. A, D, boom. 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 Okay, so you can pair it up with a crouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lag is kind of getting me, but it's okay. A, D, A, D, A, D, A, D. DA, DA, AD, headshot. On the 5th shot, aim to the torso. 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 There you go. So that's the basics of shooting and moving. Okay. If you want to practice your aim a little bit, you can just keep your mouse on one person and keep moving. Alright, but don't shoot. Okay, and then practice the second guy. And third guy. different distances. Okay, it's a little laggy, but alright, there you go. There you go. Shoot the guy, change the guy spot. Just like that. And once you're done, you click F3. You can either do medium, easy, or hard. I do hard, but you can do medium or easy. Eliminate 50. Bot armor on, infinite ammo on, bots. The strafing, you can practice your aim. Just move your mouse. Okay? Move your mouse. Move your mouse. Follow the bot, follow the movement. Okay? There you go. And once you're comfy with it, just aim to the 50. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, okay, 3, okay, like that, like that, like that. You don't have to do it one shot, you can do it like two shot, like that. Okay, you can do it until you get good at it. It's okay. Alright? Alright. There you go. There's the end for the beginning parts. I'll show you with the real game. Back to the game. Welcome back to the game. I can buy my teammates right now. Again, move, stop, shoot, observe. Observe, observe. Right now, what's happening? Now is the last round, right? Valorant is a 12-round game, okay? 13-round game. So whichever team reaches 13 first wins, okay? Or there could be a overtime. Okay, easy cut. Wide peek him. Headshot him like a boss. Easy, easy, easy.
Spike planted.
Dim beacon here.
Can you give me a judge?
Oh,
Oh god.
There.
I have no gun.
Parasite.
But wait for them.
I got a gun. No way.
yeah, let's fucking go.
Omen on mid, Omen on mid. Hey, walk.
Mid, omen mid. ETP, definitely. Careful.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, GG's. Get the ace, bro.
Nowhere to run!
Look at that.
Run. You watch behind. Alright.
Eddie, soldier.
One enemy remaining. Last
No.
player standing.
Molly!
Spike down B.
Open up the sky! Launching smoke!
Fuck.
30 seconds
Launching
left.
smoke! Like stim beacon down. Smoke's down.
Roll. Fucking roll. Alright, so now the first example, right? We're gonna watch something which is not done exactly the best. Okay, so we're gonna look at Finana. Okay, I'm gonna link her Twitch channel down below. But basically, big V2, whatever. But first time playing Valorant, like a lot of you, which is watching this video right now. Okay, so we're gonna see which one of those are done right and which one of those are done not so well. Okay, remember the 5 steps. Okay, let's start the video. So this is one of the rounds which the team kind of threw. Okay, we'll see what happened. Okay, so let's see how much money she got. She got 3,750. Okay, so what's your team doing? Is her team buying or is her team saving? All right, remember, if your team saves, you save. If your team buys, you buy. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so she didn't choose. So she didn't choose to buy one of the two rifles. She chose to buy a Marshall, which is okay. Maybe it's a perfect personal reference, okay, or preference, okay, which is okay, which is acceptable, right? But the thing you have to watch out is you see the Marshall, right? You see the damage. Now you can't see here, but the head damage is 202, and the body damage is 101. That means if the other player has an armor, light armor or full armor, and your first shot doesn't hit the head, that means they kill you. Pretty much they kill you, okay? So remember that, okay? So what she could have done is she could have either buy light armor and then buy one of the rifles, or she could have bought full armor and buy something like a bulldog or a guardian, or even a specter. A specter is not bad, actually. You know what? If you're new to the game, I would prefer you to choose the Phantom or the Spectre. Yeah. I see two players buy. I see two of the players buy, and three of the players, including Finana, half buy. Okay. Here's the first shot. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. What Finana could have maybe done a little bit better is support her Reina a little bit. So right here, she could have gone a little bit closer, right? A little bit closer to her. Okay. So yeah, so maybe she could have gone a little closer to her Reina. Okay. So right now we're in a 5 versus 3. Okay. We have the bomb, right? Remember, we have the bomb. So the other team have to come to us. So basically, you're 100% winning this, okay? Our first teammate dies. Now, was anyone able to trade with the teammate going down? So was anyone with the player just now that Uwiki guy? Okay, so was anyone able to trade your teammate? No, right? The moment your teammate died, no one was able to finish the kill. Kill the guy who killed your teammate. Okay, so that's the fault number 1 right there. So the fault goes to the observe. All right, wrong spot, but it's okay. I mean, it's kind of due to her teammate being in the wrong spot. The teammate could have played a little bit closer to the team. That way, his teammate doesn't have to die alone. Okay, but it's okay. So what we observed, Omen put down a smoke, so we couldn't see anything to the right side. We see the left side. Okay, right there was an operator. Okay, she doesn't pick up the operator. Okay, weird choice. Okay, but okay. All right, maybe she's not good with the operator. Who knows? Okay, weird choice right there. You should have picked up the gun. Hits the first shot. Good shot right there. Misses the second shot. Teammate dies. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back right there. Okay, so let's see what happened. So how did the team through in 15 seconds? Okay, let's see what happened. The Omen smoked. Okay, so first thing you know is someone is probably gonna go through on the right. Reina's alone. Anyone supporting her? No one's playing her. She could have picked up the gun. Oh, she thought about it. No, she didn't pick up the gun. Weird choice, but okay. Okay, she's not gonna pick up the gun. See, if she picked up the op right now, let's see what happens. If she was using the op right now, she would have killed her right there. It'd be a 4v2, all right? But she didn't. Okay, 101 damage. Her teammate whiffs. So right now she took 100 damage. Okay, she's at 50 HP, 49 HP. Okay, so Mr. Fulgur with the breach, he's using a Vandal, an AK. So that thing does 35 damage. So it's 2-shot kill. Okay, 2-shot kill. Her teammate whiffs. Now right now she was supposed to trade. Did she trade? Nope, she missed. Why should she miss? Why did she miss? Because she moved. Don't move when you shoot, okay? Don't move when you shoot. Now, this is the first time I'm watching this video, okay? So I'll react with you. MSSO. Okay, let's see what goes wrong, what goes right. Okay, 3 people in one spot. Not the best thing. There shouldn't be more than 2 people in one spot, but it's okay. That was obviously a fake. Okay, hits the guy. Good shot. Good shot. She could have told her teammate. She could have told her teammate right there that I hit the 101. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. His teammate kills one. Can we swap the video, please? Good shot. 1v2. Good. Very good, man. Good shit, man. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's see. Stop right there. So he killed one guy in here. He sees two guys right here. So what he does, he moves, he stopped by crouching. And then he shoots, right? Shoot. Good. After that, move, stop, shoot. What do you do? Observe. He's observing. He's looking. He's observing. You see the next guy. Good. Reloads, right? Okay, now again, what do you do? Move, stop, shoot, observe. He observes. What do you see? He sees one guy over here. Okay? Now, can he shoot at this guy right now? No. So he moves. Right? Go back to the beginning. Move, stop, shoot, observe. Move. Okay, he goes into cover, reloads, gets out. He was holding D, then he clicked A once and crouch immediately. He stops, he shoots. Alright. So as I can see right now we're on a save round. We're on a save round by Shu. I just saw an ace round. I didn't see the whole thing, so we'll see. Okay. 1v5, 2v5. Good. 2 headshots. Good. Goes back to cover, heal. Okay, gets the gun. Is he gonna res? He's probably gonna res. He puts the wall. No res. Okay, he's gonna res. He's gonna see. He's gonna pre-aim. He's gonna pre-aim where his enemies can potentially come from. Okay. Okay. That's okay. He has 15 seconds left on his healer. Okay, 20 HP and a dream. How he does this? 15 seconds. He's got to get the kill. You have to get the kill. Good. 1 bullet. 7 seconds. He needs 5 seconds to plant. He's gonna go back to a cover, maybe. He has an op. Okay. See what he does? You see what he does right now? He uses the box as cover to reload as he moves back from where he thinks his enemy is. Okay, you gotta reload. Okay, as expected. Okay, just slow. The problem is that guy knows where he is. Okay, so that's the problem. If I am, I'm gonna move left a little bit. So the moment he peeks, I can. Okay, he jumped. Is he bottom or top? Bottom or top? Okay, he stopped. Nice. You saw what he does? He moves left a little bit to juke the opera, right? So he doesn't stand completely still. Okay, so this is a little more advanced, but I'm still gonna teach it. So what he does is, okay, I'll see again. So he sees his head jump. Okay, so he knows he jumped. Okay, he probably jumped to the left. So he's predicting to the left. Okay, because he comes out, he sees no one here. Right? So he thinks it's going to be on the left. And he knows the other guy is an opera. So what he does is he observes the opponent and he moves according to what the opponent has. He has op. He moves left slightly. The opponent misses. Aim for the head, upper body. Holds down the trigger. Boom. Well play. Takes the op, right? Use the 5 seconds, see what's there to pick. Well play right there. Alright, boys, once again we found an okay clip. MSSO, alright, let's see what happens. Move. The teammate's always down. Use your abilities to heal your teammate. And see what he does. He heals his teammate, he immediately goes back to cover. Right? Immediately comes back to cover. Okay, good shot right there. Headshot, kills one. Go to cover, come back. He's probably gonna move. Okay, his teammate dies. And check left. You see? He didn't stay outside. All right. He moved back to cover, so the cover can cover his right. So he's only exposed to one angle. Okay. And come back. Good. Go checks back the old spot. See, is there anyone? Apparently not. Okay. Move. Stop. Move. Stop. Shoot. Okay. Easy. Well played. Okay. Simple round. Okay. Now let's put that in my clip and let's see how it goes. All right, let's see how it goes. Let's see how many you can spot. All right, so on the conclusion. All right, so in this entire video, we learned about a few basic things. The first one being, always be aware. Be aware of where your teammates are, what you're doing at all times. All right, keep on asking yourself about that. All right. Second thing is don't stand in the open. All right. Make sure you can trade with your teammates in case they die, and make sure your teammates can trade with you in case you die. All right. And last thing is to pay attention to 4 concepts. 5 actually. MMSSO. All right. Remember that. Be aware. Stay careful. All right. Keep track of how much money you have, and always be aware of where you're standing, where you're shooting, and where you can be shot from. All right. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if Finana and Shu is watching, then appreciate your time. All right. Love both of you. Have fun, boys. Good night.